Hello, hello. It's Monday morning, November 4th, and I am so excited because we have another announcement to make. I hope you've been seeing some of the social media clips where you might have seen something that looks like this. So we are super excited because our Teach Me ADHD team is growing once again, and I cannot wait to welcome you to our newest senior field agent. I'm going to bring her up here in 1 second, but I do want to say I am just really grateful every time that we get to do one of these announcements because I believe in this program and getting to work with other people who are just as passionate about improving ADHD care and empowering our kids is just so wonderful. We need more people to do this work. And, as a pediatrician, I think it's always great if we can start as early as possible. So I am so excited to have another field agent joining our team, and I'm going to bring her up here so that she can introduce herself. Let me just get something here really quick, and we'll get her on.
Hello, I am so excited to be here and to be part of the team now. I am Dr. Jennifer Diltz. I am a pediatrician in Kansas City, and I specialize in treating kids and teens with 4 conditions. I treat ADHD, headaches, anxiety, and depression. And what I really love about those conditions is that they all involve the brain. And I love teaching kids about how their brains work. And it is just so fun to see the progress we can make together when kids learn how to work with their brains and to take care of their brains and their bodies. So I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, we are so excited too. And for those of you watching, you can see why I am so excited that Dr. Diltz has signed up because she has a very similar philosophy and enthusiasm about helping families. So, can I just ask you? I know, first of all, you're in Kansas City, so this is amazing because, as you know, Dr. Kristen Stuppy is there too. So, you guys will be a tag team there, which is awesome. But what can I just ask you, like, what really pulled you to really work with patients with these conditions? Like, what was the reason or rationale for falling into this?
Sure, absolutely. The first thing is I love to teach. I have always loved to teach. I have been a pediatrician for over 20 years now and started out in general pediatrics and then kind of gravitated towards these conditions and got extra training and experience in them. And I really love to just sit down with kids and their parents and get to spend a good chunk of time talking with them. And so, what I love about these conditions is that medication is just a piece of it, and there's so much more than that. Teaching kids how to work with their brains and take care of their brains and their bodies, and so that's really why I love these conditions. Sometimes it kind of seems like a puzzle to me, where maybe sleep is the piece that we really need to focus on now, and then now maybe it's figuring out ways to kind of help calm your brain and your body down when you're feeling really stressed. And so I love treating ADHD because I'm never bored, and it is just amazing the progress that we can make when we work together and spend some time together on conditions like ADHD.
Yes, thank you so much. I hope people watching this video can really see and feel your enthusiasm for this because, one of the things that families need, especially in this journey, is someone who wants to do that education piece and really can connect with their kids, right? Um, can you comment maybe on any sort of barriers that you see in your practice prior to getting to you? Like, what are some of the things that families are most concerned about when it comes to ADHD?
Yeah, I feel so passionately about this, and so I'm glad you asked this question. And just like you know, and just like our viewers know, there is so much stigma around ADHD. I think that usually by the time that kids and families are seeking treatment, they haven't felt great about how they're doing with school, relationships. There's just not a, even though we've made a lot of progress, there's a lot of misinformation out there about ADHD and about seeking treatment for that, and kind of what a label of ADHD means. And so again, I think there's so much that we can do, and that's why I love the Teach Me ADHD program, because when people understand really what ADHD is and the strengths associated with it and how they can work with their brains, it's just so fun to see how far we can go with that.
Yeah, I mean, totally agree with you. And actually, Dr. Diltz has been sitting in our Teach Me ADHD classes. And last night was our last class where we celebrated all the detectives. Can you comment on anything that maybe stood out to you while you were sitting there listening to the kids talking about the wrap up?
Yeah. Well, first of all, they all said that the class was fun or interesting or exciting, which is just amazing that they all have really loved learning together. And the other thing that just stood out to me was through the different secret missions and challenges and deeds that they did together, the parents and the kids, it really seemed to strengthen the relationship that the parents and kids have with each other. And that is so important, because sometimes ADHD can feel like it's kind of pulling families apart, I think, before they have good resources. So that was one thing I just loved so much, was seeing the pride on the kids' faces, and just that good relationship that they have with their parents.
Yeah, yeah, me too. It always gets me. That's kind of the best part
Yeah.
about this is seeing that journey from, training mission 1 all the way through 8. And, even some of them last night didn't want to hang up. They were really sad to do that. So,
Yeah.
anyhow, we are thrilled that you're gonna be, part of this team. And in fact, we're planning already when you're gonna start offering Teach Me ADHD. We think maybe early next year.
Yes. Yes. I just can't wait to get started. So we're going to start it soon. Yeah.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for announcements for that coming up. We're going to be releasing our kind of windows of registration here later this month, just so you can start marking your calendars if you're interested. Because as you know, the Teach Me ADHD classes do fill up. We have each class restricted to a certain number of students or detectives to join. So, we'd want to welcome as many kids as possible into our next round, which will start in January of 2025. Well, thank you so much. And we are so excited to welcome Dr. Diltz. Thank you for joining this morning. And we can't wait to meet you at headquarters. Bye bye.
Terrific. Bye.